stride for stride as they power through the stadium using these skating techniques.
And remember that Bill Koch started 30 seconds behind Pierre Harvey, so we should see Bill Koch here pretty soon.
So Pierre Harvey, who passed Paul Gunnar Mikkelsplas and who started 30 seconds behind him, has picked up all of those 30 seconds and more as they head to the woods. Bill Koch, the innovator, who many say was the man behind the development of the skate technique, skiing very well. He's in the top 20 in this race, with perhaps the birthplace of a new cross-country ski skating technique.
As your situation very, very close, Jim. It looks like Harvey is still picking up speed.
Yeah, that Harvey-Mikkelsplatz combination is really working to both Pierre Harvey and Paul Gunnar's advantage, and it looks like Pierre Harvey has moved into second place behind Gunde Svan, just ahead of Ola Onli of Norway.
Is this the kind of a finish could be expected from Pierre Harvey? He really is that good at this point.
Well, it would be nice to expect a first and second place from our athletes, but this is sensational, Peter. This is one of the finest races by a North American ever that's going out on this course today with Pierre Harvey. Second place would be his top finish in a World Cup and one of the best ever for North America.
And especially when you consider the depth of this field.
So up over the hill go the gifted Swedes, and here comes the best one of them all, Gunde Svan, number 73, who is skating to perfection. Right now, he's opened up over a minute lead over Kari Ristonen of Finland. Watch Gunde on this uphill. He is going very good. He uses a traditional herringbone technique, not the V-scape, because of the steepness or the pitch of this uphill section.
Word from out on the course is that Bill Koch has indeed stayed with Smirnov, the Soviet skier, and is getting a bit of a ride. So this could help Bill Koch in the third lap of this competition.
At the 28-kilometer mark of this grueling 30-kilometer race, here is our current second-place skier, Kari Ristonen of Finland, continuing to hold a solid second-place lead over Norwegian Auvi Aunli. And now, with less than a half a kilometer to go, we're set for a finishing duel between Gunde Svan and Switzerland's Joachim Guidon as they go up at the far end of the stadium right now. Of course, Gunde Svan has been the leader throughout this competition. He is a happy man every time he gets to ski in North America. This will be his 5th consecutive victory at a North American World Cup. Gunde Svan, look at him go at the far end of the stadium, holding the tuck very, very well right now, but very relaxed. Gunde is so controlled, he gives you the sense that he is never rushing cross-country ski technique. He is very elongated. He is just powering through. And look at Gunde go with those long poles, as Jim Page said. He is really picking up a lot of power. He continues to pour on the energy, even though he really has this race wrapped up. Gunde Svan across the finish line, Guidon of Switzerland right behind him. Another brilliant victory for the 23-year-old Swede, who is seemingly not even out of breath at the finish line. After the race, I spoke with the winner.
In this race today, you were almost a minute and a half ahead of Ristonen. That's a pretty sizable margin. Did you feel like you had good skis, good fast skis today?
Yeah, maybe. It's one of the reasons, and I like the course too, but I have more like to go on the course you have been from things from the beginning.
How about the cold temperatures? How did that affect you, Gunde?
Yeah, it's a maximum, I think. Not could be colder, and yeah, I have done so big problem with the cold, but other have more problem.
Do you feel now, after having so much success now, there's additional pressure on you to perform at this level?
No, I don't think so. I start with the others, and they go to the lap, and it's no so big pressure on me, I think.
Okay, here we go out at the far end of the stadium. We have Paul Gunnar Mikkelsplatz and Pierre Harvey coming into the stadium. It looks like Pierre has gained back a few of those 10 seconds that he had lost, running a few seconds behind Paul Gunnar right now. This, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the best races ever by a North American cross-country skier. So help Pierre finish strong. He's in the yellow and the red. He's over by the scoreboard right now. A fantastic race for Pierre Harvey. Pierre Harvey, who said he wasn't a skater, and today he's showing the world he's one of the best. Pierre Harvey up the hill behind Paul Gunnar. Pierre has closed that gap, and he's right on the tails of Paul Gunnar now. See if he can get by Paul Gunnar coming into this finish. Every second now counts. He's in a tight race for second, third, or fourth place. Pierre has gone by Paul Gunnar at the end of the stadium. This is a fantastic finish for Pierre Harvey and North American cross-country skiing.
Pagey, look at him go. He's giving it all he's got right now. He knows that all the chips are on the line for this one. This could be one of the greatest races for him in the history of North American skiing, and he's pulling it on. He's pulling it on. He's given it every ounce of human will and determination he can, and he's across the finish line. Pierre Harvey, it is an incredible finish for him.
Fantastic race for Pierre Harvey.
And of course, Jim, that is absolutely fantastic for the Canadian program, great for all of us in North America, and that is another example of one tremendously well-prepared athlete. Pierre, how did the race go for you?
It was good. It was a little bit cold, but I was well dressed. I didn't suffer from the cold, and I was feeling great the whole race. I ski half of the race with Paul Gunnar Mikkelsplatz of Norway, and we help each other, and I was feeling really good.
So the position of Mikkelsplatz close to you was a real help to you, huh?
Yeah, but I caught him after maybe 8K, and then he stayed behind me for a full lap, and the last 5K he went ahead to make me go harder a bit.
Pierre, a week ago after Labrador City, it was rumored, people said, well, you didn't like skating so much, and now you've come on and really shown that you're a very, very strong skater.
I think skating or traditional technique, the best athlete win all the time, so it doesn't make a big difference, but I enjoy the traditional technique, but we train really hard on skating, so we have to be able to race in both technique.
So the stadium clock tells the story of yet another dominant victory for Sweden's Gunde Svan. But the cross-country race leaderboard doesn't tell the whole story, as in the case of the epic duel between Norway's Mikkelsplatz and Canada's Pierre Harvey, who struggled man-to-man against Sweden with a very, very fast time of 1:14.47. Second place, Kari Ristinen of Finland. Third place, Ovi Aunli of Norway. Fourth place, Pierre Harvey of Canada. And fifth place, Torny Morgren of Sweden. Sixth place goes to Mikkelsplatz of Norway. Seventh to Guidon of Switzerland. Eighth, Vladimir Smirnov, the Soviet Union. Ninth goes to Andy Grunenfelder. And 10th goes to Gianfranco Polvera of the strong Italian team. 11th goes to Vigard Olvang of Norway. Erik Oslund of Sweden is 12th. Geir Holte, 13th of Norway. Audun Endestedt, a great finish for the U.S. in 14th. And Daniel Sandoz holds down number 15 for the Swiss team. The top North American finishers look like this. A very fine finish for Harvey in 4th position. Endestedt of the U.S. in 14th. Bill Koch, 21st for the U.S. Yves Bilodeau of the Canadian team in Quebec is 30th. And Wayne Dustin, a strong finish for the Canadian team in 33rd position. Moving on to the top USA finishers, Audun Endestedt, a great position, 14th overall. Bill Koch also giving the United States power with a 21st place finish. Todd Boonstra, a Minnesotan, 36th. Kevin Brockman, 39th, another Minnesotan from Stillwater. Dan Simino rounding out the top USA finishes in 44th. Audun Endestedt brought American ski fans to their feet in this USSA-sanctioned event with a strong 14th place. Afterward, I talked to him about his training.
Yeah, I've been training all summer for this skating, and I'm feeling strong at skating, so I'm better at skating right now.
As part of your plan now, the World Cup, this season is very, very new. How do you think the rest of the season is going to go for you?
I think it's going to go well. I'm starting out slow this year and picking it up, so I think I'm looking strong, and I think I'll do well for the rest of the season.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
For the United States, what a great finish, Audun Endestedt in 14th.
Yes, we're very pleased with the U.S. performances today. Audun Endestedt, 14th, the best finish ever for him. Bill Koch in 21st. That's a fine finish. All together for North America, this is one of our best days ever, Peter.
Well, it's great to compete at home on American soil for the United States.